Almost a jump start, but no advance. Oh, he goes straight into the back of Andrew Robson, and that is, I think, going to be a stop and go.
Yeah, that is stop and go.
Stop and go here, in the back here. So that is car number 3. Car number 3, stop and go. Oh, you got after you go. Go on. Go. So car number 3 driving into the back of Andrew Robson there off the start after almost a jump start there. And who is this? We're talking car number 3. That's Christopher. Okay, we'll let him carry on. He's got a lot of work to do while this is all happening. It was the pole position man, Jonathan, car number 1 in the B final, Super Touring, in the lead, going round the top 2 corners here at Mendip, up into the left-hand spoon curves now, and just dropping in front of the driver's rostrum with car number 7. Fantastic move there from car number 7 in second position. And Stefan, one counted before, but he's got a gaggle of very experienced and very fast touring cars behind him. And Andrew Robson, I believe, is the victim. He's got a lot of work to do now because he's in the mix, he's in the pack, and that's probably the worst place you can be with that car number 2. And even flashing the headlights off and on doesn't do anything for the guys in front of you. They throw their rear view mirror. Well, they eat it for breakfast, that's what they do. They don't have rear view mirrors in these cars. It's all about looking forward. And Andrew Robson going over a few curves there, just trying to keep it in the pace. And car number 10 getting very close to Andrew Robson at the moment. This is very close and very intense touring car racing. But Andrew gets around the outside there, keeps the power on the associated TC5, but manages to take up 2 positions, I believe, there, and make himself a little bit of room. So now challenging car number 6 for that position, and Andrew Robson not giving anything up, because if you take the position, just like Brian Aldridge there, you take position and somebody tries to come back and take it off you, you are fully intent and fully right to stay on your racing line. And that's exactly as Brian had to give up the ghost that time round. That's what you call discipline, fair but very, very good and honest driving. And I know that Brian Aldridge is one of the most honest people I've ever met in my whole life, because he really knows how to drive a touring car around a race circuit. Even when he's lost the corner, he'll give it up. But when he's on the pace, you just can't touch this man for love nor money. And he's got a lot of work to do, Brian Aldridge, in car number 4. He had a great showing in the first one, but he's got a lot of work to do here, because you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touring cars in front of him, plus the late race leader as well. So you've got a lot of work out in front of Brian at the moment. 3:20 on the clock, 2:20 on the clock, and it's 1, 7, 8, 6, 2, 5, 10, 4, 9 and 3. So Jonathan, Stefan and Sam at the sharp end at the moment. But look at this gaggle of touring cars here. Oh, and that was the black, yellow and white car just coming up behind somebody. I don't know if that was a tail ender. Roger Cosgrove zoning in on that at the moment. Just have a look at this number. That is car number 10 in the mix again. That is James Hart from that position from behind. And it doesn't matter if you're lapping somebody, you should not push them off the racing line, even if they're on it. And James Hart again, that's 2 times on 2 laps there. And next time, James, you are going to get a call, mate. Tidying up your driving. James Hart there just going round in a low position, but you still got to keep the driving going up as sweet as possible. So the dice for first position between 1 and 7. Very close indeed, going past race control. That's Jonathan and Stefan. There they go. They're closing off down the back straight here at Mendip with 1:34 on the clock. You can see this getting very close indeed. Andrew Robson's come back into the mix as well, but he's got 2 problems in front of him in the shape and form of these 2 cars right here. That is car number 8 and car number 5. But a very fast TCS5, associated TC5 for Andrew Robson, with Brian Aldridge coming back into the mix there. There goes your 2 race leaders down the back straight, coming down up towards the left-handers at Spoon, and with about 1 minute to go now. Over the line with just under a minute to go, 1 and 7 respectively, 1st and 2nd on the track, and there comes 3rd, 4th and 5th and 6th going past race control there, and car number 10 in, I think, 7th position. And Brian Aldridge taking 2 positions there on 2 corners, so Brian Aldridge, I believe, is up into 1, 2, 3, 4th position now. 1 and 4, that's going to be 6 points. It's got to go through the 3rd one, I believe. Remember, you can drop one of your 2 3 finals. So there's the dice going down the back straight. Jonathan holding on to the lead with car number 1 in front of Stefan. 28 seconds on the clock remaining. There comes car number 1 in the lead, but just making up 6 places off the grid, holding down that second place there. There's Stefan car number 7 in second place, and Brian Aldridge, can he do anything about that third place? Right in front of him on the clock. I think we've got about 10 seconds to go. I think they're going to get to the line now. I think this could be all over. They're not going to get round one more time. The 2 race leaders are going over that. They're on their final lap now. These guys are finishing. So Brian gets 4th position, I believe, there. Well done, Brian. That's a good drive from what happened earlier doors. But the race lead is going down the back straight. It looks like car number 1's going to get it. I think car number 7, Stefan's got nothing left in that touring car, just to come over the line and take a very comfortable victory.